It's unavoidable, Priest. The story of the summer heading into this NFL season.
Oh, this is a good one.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
It's impossible to not know about it. But one of your, player from Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce, is now engaged to Taylor Swift.
Yes.
How much do you know? How much do you need to know? How much do you want to know? And where's your head at with all this?
Well,
stuff?
I think right now, Mark, I'm gonna leave it up to you to share as much factual information on that.
Okay.
We do know that the internet is undefeated in terms of what it puts out there. But
is undefeated.
I can tell you that I'm pretty excited about their situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also excited about the season that's getting ready to start for the Chiefs. I think all of that plays into the success of the Chiefs, not from a standpoint are all the players working hard or are they doing their workouts, but just when you have the light that's shining on you and you got all the fans watching you, it just brings an opportunity for you to want to perform and perform better, So I think just as the season gets started, when you think about Kelce, I don't know, how can he focus this year?
Yeah,
is what first comes to mind.
So that's the big question,
right? How does he
stay
focused in practice? How does he go from game to game, knowing that the pressure of his relationship is something that's going to be talked about? I think also when you watched the Super Bowl last year, I think we saw more cuts off to
Taylor Swift, and family,
and their family, more than you did to some of even the players' family, But
it's an official prop bet now, right?
Yeah, that's
What's
expected.
The over/under? Yeah, it's expected. Look, this is a very unique moment in time, right? In the zeitgeist of just pop culture in general. It happens to be involved with football directly because Travis Kelce is a part of it. But the flip side of that is now Taylor Swift has opened up this game to even more people and potential. A huge potential of new fans that I can't believe they're not already there, but are now there because they love this part of the story, right? And do you think it's beneficial that Travis is more of a vet than like a rookie? Because like if he's new to the game, and like you said, it's a different mindset when you're a rookie versus having a vet be in this situation.
Yeah, I think the distractions are going to be there for him and also for the team. But with him being a vet, I think that gives him the opportunity to know, I know what's expected. I know what's going to happen every weekend, week out. There's not going to be too many surprises, I don't think, other than the fact that, tabloids and social media, like I said, that might be a distraction. But I think at the end of the day, I think they'll carry on with their relationship as they have been. And I think they've done a really good job, and especially in front of the media. And then I think we'll probably see maybe one or two more hairstyles from Travis.
I was gonna say
the last one, kind of threw me off for a while, and then I recently see him in a movie, and I'm like, oh, that's the reason why he had his hairstyle like that, probably.
Different game now.
He was in character this whole time playing football.
And this proposal, I'm assuming you've seen the picture, all these flowers, everything mint condition, perfect. Yeah. What has this done for us regular folk? A lot of pressure now, man. A lot of pressure to live up to.
Yeah, if you're trying to compared to what they've demonstrated on camera, it's going to be pretty tough.
It's going to be tall order.
Yeah, and again, also their budget probably is a lot more expansive than most of us. But I think at the end of the day, they'll do the right thing and probably have a great relationship. I think. I think also she'll continue to show up and show out for our games, and so I think. There's been a number of people that have jumped on the bandwagon, for Taylor, and I have even my daughter here today. She's actually off camera right now, but I can tell you what, I'm pretty sure that she knows more about football now that everybody's following Taylor Swift.
Sure, that's cool. Well, look, they're not the only thing that is going on in Kansas City, right? We've got someone by the name of Patrick Mahomes,
Mr. Magic.
Yes, Mr. Magic. This guy. I've never seen a quarterback throw a ball more different ways than he does to get the job done. And he's an unbelievable player, consistent. He's a fighter. When the ball's in his hands with seconds to go, you don't bet against him. You don't bet against Patrick Mahomes. What do you think, coming off a Super Bowl loss against the Eagles, where's Patrick Mahomes' head at right now? Like, is this a revenge season? Is this we're going to win every single game across the board here? What's going on with Patrick Mahomes?
Well, I mean, it's in his pedigree as far as being a champion, being a winner. So nothing short of winning, I think, is the first thing that he's always thinking. How he approaches this game, I think, just like he has been, being a true professional, being a leader, and then also kind of galvanizing his team, together and making sure that they come out very strong. The one thing that you want to do, I guess, coming into the season is, how you display on that first day, that first week. So I think that's going to be very positive for him as well.
Cool. Mahomes, do you wish you had him handing the ball off to you?
I think the game would be different. Definitely different for him.
Yeah.
And the reason why I say that is because,
why do you say that? That's interesting.
he would have a guaranteed, running back there that would definitely get that 5 yards per carry, So
You're not retired, are you?
I'm very much retired.
Okay, your body's retired, but your brain mentally.
I'm very much retired. But I think, if anything, I think if you had an opportunity to play with the likes of Manning, a number of different players that you could have played with, would you have done it? If some players, I got a chance to play alongside Ray Lewis, I'm pretty sure some offensive guys would have just dreamed to say, man, if I could have had that defense when we were playing. But yeah, I think it would be pretty awesome. I know that he wouldn't have to run as much because I would definitely take care of the running game for him.
I think Andy Reid just texted you. He's looking for some more depth there in the backfield. All right, another thing that's really cool here going into the 2025 season is we're seeing this like specific emergence of like duos, right?
Yes.
Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Derrick Henry, Lamar Jackson, right? We see these duos kind of emerging, and do you think that's teams feeling they need these, or are these just organically happening? And which ones are you most excited for this season?
So I think when you talk about Burrow and Chase, I think that's more organic. I think they have more of a history that allows them to, basically play the game as if they were drawing it up in the sand lot, So definitely more chemistry there. I think for the latter, for the Ravens, they're both incredible players. I think to the point where they're so good separately that it creates this dynamic that when they're together, there's always that one thing that may happen for things to go wrong because they're so good.
Right. Interesting. Okay.
But I would say Burrow and Chase has more of a dynamic just because they've just got better chemistry. They've been playing longer together.
They have been. They've been playing a long time together now. And as long as they can avoid injuries, they're going to be unstoppable. It's going to be a tough division to be playing in right now when you're the other two teams in that group and you have to face those duos week in, week out.
No, I think everybody would have thought that I was going to go heavy and lean in more on the Baltimore Ravens, with them being a former team that I played with. And I think that they'll be very successful as well. I think they'll definitely be in the hunt postseason again. I still go back to that playoff game. Did you see the catch?
Yeah.
Yes. Did you see that catch?
Do you? I mean, who hasn't seen
the catch that was not a catch?
Well, do you want to see the tattoo of the catch that wasn't a catch on my leg here? No, I'm just kidding. What are your thoughts on that?
That would have been a bet that went wrong then.
Yeah, that would have been a really most of my bets go wrong, but how do you feel about that? Like, what's your vibe on that?
Oh man, and you're talking about the catch, right?
Yeah.
That the fumble and then just
yep.
That is something tough to live with for an entire off season. And then you have the point in your mind, you're just like, I'm ready to get back to work as quickly as possible. Because the faster you can get back and start playing the game is the faster you can kind of eliminate that thought and start to think about what you can do next. And so if he could do it again, if Edwards could get that catch one more time, he's caught that ball 100 times.
100 times, right.
Right? And it's just one time where he takes his eye for a split second and the ball is in his hand. He thinks he has the score. He thinks we got it. Game over. And the ball comes out. And I think for Lamar, I think he would probably have thrown the ball different too. I think he spent the offseason saying, I could have put that ball spot on the numbers, And so those are the things I think players think about. But at the end of the day, they get a chance to get back in the weight room. Right. They get a chance to play the game again. And that's what's beautiful about the game, because unlike our military and our soldiers, they play a different game. It's it's life staking for what they do.
Right.
And the thing that we get to do as players in the NFL is we get a chance to show back up. And anything that you did wrong, whether it's a fumble, interception, or a drop pass, you get a chance to go back on the field and do it again. So I'm excited to see how they respond.
Holmes Stretch is exclusively brought to you by Bet365. Breaking news from Bet365. New customers bet $5 and get $300 in bonus bets, win or lose. Sign up, place a bet for $5 and get $300 in bonus bets, win or lose. Bonus bets can be used on the spread, player props, futures, and so much more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call or text 1-800-GAMBLER in Arizona, Colorado, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. Or 1-800-BETS-OFF in Iowa. 21 plus only, 18 plus in Kentucky. Please gamble responsibly. Must be present in Arizona, Colorado, Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, Kansas, Kentucky, select parishes in Louisiana, Maryland, North Carolina, New Jersey, Ohio, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, and Virginia. $10 minimum deposit required. Terms and conditions apply. In-app only.
This has been a Playmaker production.